I want a new MacBook Pro. I want one right now. I actually been waiting. 2019 was just got announced today. I'm about to order one. You wanna come with me? Let's do it. Let's go ahead and do this, man. Let me get that 16 inch. Oh, look at that. The 15 inch not even on the website no more. $23.99, $27.99. I ain't got it like that. Let's go ahead and add this bad boy to the bag. Base configuration is more than adequate. Need no essentials, man. $2,566.93. Man, that hurts. All right, let's do it. Boom.
Denied.
Wait a minute. No. That had to be a glitch. Let me go ahead and complete this now. All right, here we go.
Denied.
No. Let me try this one more time. Oh,
Denied.
All right, man. Jokes aside, let me make sure I'm in frame and everything, man. My name is Terry Warfield, and usually I do like camera content, filmmaking content. So you're probably looking at me like, well, what are you making a video about a MacBook Pro for? Well, I am a filmmaker, you know what I'm saying? I am a photographer. You kind of got to edit that stuff. You want to know what I do it on? My trusty old MacBook Pro. So it's only right that I talk about this because it is some stuff I want to talk about. And 2019 MacBook Pro. Now, I'm going to be honest. Didn't get a review unit, so it just is what it is. I'm just kind of coming to talk to you today. Now, here's the truth. I've been waiting to hear what this 16-inch MacBook Pro was going to be all about. And I had a conversation like maybe 2 or 3 days ago with CJ Knows Tech, C-Kid Tech. We was talking about what we thought the new MacBook Pro was gonna bring to the table. And I'm like, oh man, and the new 2019 MacBook Pro, it's gonna be the unicorn of MacBook Pros. You know, it's gonna have an SD card slot, it's gonna have an OLED display, it's gonna have this new super bold design. And today I'm like, what was I thinking? It's Apple we talking about. They don't push the envelope. Now what they are good at is taking something and refining it and making it real good. So the MacBook Pro was not perfect. Even the 2019 model was not perfect, still had some issues. Thermal throttling, keyboard. It wasn't a perfect machine, and it's still not a perfect machine. However, it is a good machine, man. People can hate all they want to on MacBooks. Listen, you'd be hard pressed to find something else that has that level of refinement with that level of performance married with the software. That's just being honest. But anyways, I thought that the 2019 MacBook Pro was gonna be the unicorn. And that was gonna be the one that I said, you know what, when it's time to upgrade my 2018, that's the one I'm gonna get. So this is what I use right now. The base model 2018, like a 2.3 gigahertz quad core i5, 256 gigabytes of storage, 8 gigabytes of RAM. I mean, this is the most basic one you can get for the 2018 model year. I makes it work. Obviously, I want a machine that's more powerful, but I don't know where y'all keep getting all this money from to keep buying all these new computers and cameras, but Terry Warfield ain't got it. So we got to use what we can use to do the best that we can do with it, because, you know, there's a lot of people out there that can't even get a MacBook Pro. So I am grateful. Old Faithful has been good to me, but I cannot lie. With the 2019 MacBook Pro coming out, I got a little bit of gas, got a little bit of FOMO. Now, if you didn't see my last MacBook Pro video, I'll link it right up there. That was a dope video, man. You need to go watch that. It was cinematic and all that crap. But listen, I talked about in that video how you didn't always need to upgrade to the latest and greatest. But here's the thing, man. It's almost like Apple is listening to what we are complaining about, right? A lot of the complaints we've had about the MacBook Pro were seemingly fixed. Imagine that, a company listening to its customers. Wow. So we get a better looking screen because it's more modern like, less bezels. You know, MacBook Pro screens are already good as is. New speakers, we get a new keyboard, we get a professional quality microphone. Now, if you haven't checked that out, I'm gonna link TLD's new video. You gotta hear the audio in that video. It is ridiculous, and it all came from the built-in mic on the 2019 MacBook Pro. Not only that, I think I said a new keyboard, same processor as the 2019 15 inch, somehow better cooling, which is one of the problems that the last generation MacBook Pro had. all that power stuffed in the chassis that can't breathe. Well, now it's supposed to be 28% more thermal efficient, if I'm using the right words or whatever, but better battery life. We get better speakers. We actually get an escape key. We actually get a power button. Still no SD card slot, which I think is complete BS. I heard the thing today about them talking about why. I don't buy it, man. It's a pro machine. It needs an SD card slot. But back to my point. The 2019 MacBook Pro seemingly has fixed all of the nuance issues that we had. Of course, we want to see new hardware and all of that stuff, but you know, the Windows computers can have all of that. They got the touch screens, the OLED panels and all of that, but they're Windows machines. They run like absolute crap compared to Mac OS. You got to deal with drivers, you got to deal with incompatibilities, you got to deal with blue screens, you got to deal with daily Windows updates. Nobody wants to deal with that. So even though Apple didn't necessarily push the envelope when it comes to making sure that the tech is, like, you know, on the leading edge, we still get the best processors you can get, better graphics, more RAM capacity, up to 8 terabytes of internal storage. It's not too many more things that you could ask for. Now, that's of course as long as the 2019 16-inch doesn't have any problems, but it's a pretty complete machine at the same price point as the 15-inch that it's replacing, which is, all right, so let's get back to it. I'm not gonna lie, okay? Even though I don't think you need to keep upgrading year over year and all of that stuff, I do think that the 2019 is a compelling buy, man. Even the base model for somebody like me who, again, I'm using the base model right here. I film in 4K, I edit 4K, I use multiple layers, I use LUTs, I do Photoshop, I do design, I do all types of stuff. I need a lot out of my machine, and even though I've been able to make it work with this puppy right here, there are times where I wish it was faster. You know, I get it, I'm splitting hairs, right? 10 years ago, this type of speed was unheard of in the base model that I have right now. But as technology moves forward, we require more and more out of our stuff. You know, shaving off 3 minutes here or 5 minutes here on the export, or being able to save 20 minutes of an overall project length due to render times getting cut in half, and all of that good stuff equates to money back in your pocket, because time is money, especially when you're a content creator like me, man. Time is valuable, you know what I'm saying? You got to turn over projects left and right. You got photos, you got all that stuff. If you busy, especially like me, where I'm doing YouTube, I'm helping my wife do her YouTube, we got kids, they in sports, I still do a business on the side, I still work a 9 to 5 and still try to find time to go to the gym and all that good stuff, man. Time is everything. And if I can spend a little bit more money to get some of my time back, even though it might not be a whole lot per day, adding that up day after day, week after week, month after month, you get a lot of your time back, man. So hopefully what happens is I get some money to come across one of these bad boys, because even if I sell this, I could probably get like $1,300, $1,400 for it. That means I still got to come up with $1,000. Oh, forgot about the taxes. The 2019 16-inch that just came out, what's gonna happen is now that the 16-inch is hitting the streets, that's gonna drive prices down on the 2019 15-inch, the 2018 15-inch, which even the 2018 is still a killer configuration, even if you don't wanna go for the latest and greatest. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Obviously, I can't make no moves right now, but I do plan to upgrade my main machine. And I'm happy that Apple this time around actually listened to their customers. However, for Christ's sake, please upgrade the freaking camera. I get it, you don't want to put a big old camera in there, but you mean to tell me you can't put a 1080p sensor in there with higher bit rate? Come on, man. You can't sell me with that one. Even considering size constraints, iPhone 5 had a better camera than is coming in our $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 MacBook Pros. So, all right, rant is over, man. I think it's a great upgrade, but I'm curious to know what y'all think. And the ultimate question, are you copping? And my smoke detector battery is dying. I'm just not realizing that. So sorry if it's been beeping all in the background, man. That's all I got for you today. Peace and chicken grease. I'm out. Terry Warfield. Peace.